Hello everybody, Vermont Survivalist here, and this video is 6 things why I hate reenacting. Alright, so I've been reenacting for 4 years now, and I tend to find stuff that I don't like. And I know for most reenactors, especially when you got a sense of humor like mine, you will rub other reenactors the wrong way. Very much so. But this is 6 things that I don't like about it, flat out. I mean, 6 things that annoy me, 6 things that just piss me off, 6 things that if you do this around me, I'm probably gonna tell you to get the fuck out of my face. And this holds true. All right, so 6 things I hate about reenacting. Okay, so if you don't mind, I have a cheat sheet here. Um, Number one, the more expensive you go, the more of a campaigner you are. I see this a lot. This French and Indian War, Civil War. Campaigners. Now, what are campaigners? Campaigners are the hardcore group. These guys, well, hardcore. They're super hardcore. They're hardcore because they spend god awful amount of money on their gear. Apparently, they didn't get the memo that the military always goes to the lowest bidder. They didn't get that memo. Flat out, I think that if you just look like stir-fried shit, and this goes on number 2, pageantry. I hate pageantry. I hate pageantry. If you look flat out, if you're doing a military impression, your job shouldn't be looking pretty. Especially if you're doing infantry. Your job should not be looking pretty. And so we're going to hit number 1 and number 2 right off the bat. Military always went to the lowest bidder. And I understand that, you're trying to, the spectacle, that's on pageantry, the spectacle of it. You're trying to show the public. But you want to hear something, my theory on if you're going to do a military impression, then you might as well do it right. It's just the foulness that those guys, the misery that those guys went through, and you're just gonna take that away. A lot of infantry guys takes that misery and they wear it like a badge of honor because they can take it, because they can handle it, and they just reenactors will flip it on its head, and it's just slap in the face to most infantry guys, and this holds true even reenactors. That's a saying that I like to say. The poor will always fight it. The rich will always reenact it. This is very much true. You'll see this. The pageantry and the expensive side of stuff. Got guys bragging about how they spent like $200 on a fucking shirt, $400 on a tomahawk. It's just ridiculous amount of money, the stuff that people spend, and then I guess that makes them to number 3, more authentic. The more expensive stuff that you get does not make you more authentic, and I think people, and this is another thing that holds true. You get reenactors that been in the game for a long time. Well, I've been reenacting for 30 years, and all of a sudden they're like a Civil War fucking vet. This seriously annoys me. It annoys me to the point of no return. I don't care if you've been reenacting for about 50, 80, 155, 200 years, okay? Just because you reenact, don't make you authentic. The number of years that you've been reenact doesn't make you authentic. And just because you spend $200, $300, $400 and you're worried about dots pressed in your fatigue blouse, not a sack coat, fatigue blouse, does not make you more authentic than the next person. I think the most authentic guy, and let's just get where, is going to be a very pissed off, very annoyed, has some sort of STD, smokes cigars, reeks of alcohol, and you know what? He's sitting in a pile of shit, pissing and moaning about every little thing. That's probably the most authentic thing that you're gonna get. Okay, these guys were not happy, and if these guys did have some time off, these guys were probably willing to fight anything that came their way, and they weren't worried about dots in their fatigue blouse, flat out, and they didn't give a rat's ass who did their shoes come from. You know what I mean? It's the contradiction of whatever. It's just crazy. So we got the pageantry. All right. I don't know one Civil War soldier. I don't know one infantry soldier. I don't know one that likes to march. I don't understand it. To me, it's just, look, flat out, marching sucks. Okay, there's nothing great about marching around. Infantry soldiers are task operators. They like to be tasking. They like to be out fucking shit up. Okay, let's just put it bluntly. Okay, these guys like to be out fucking shit up. They don't want to be prancing around. You know, hey mommy, look at me. You know, the dog and pony show. And this to me slaps. Again, slaps guys in the face. It just bothers me. It really does bother me. Reenactors will always pull out the manual. They will always pull out the manual on you. They will just sit and they swear to God that infantry guys lived by the manual. This is all that reenactors did. By the manual, okay? By the book. By the book. Well, this is not a manual, but they have a book. This is the manual. This is what they lived by. Wrong. This is a guide. Well, not this, but let's say if this was a Civil War manual. It's a guide on how to be a soldier. I guarantee you, if you go back in time, you can take that guide and you can wipe your ass with it, because you're probably gonna see shit that's it. You probably be like, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? Yes. Civil War soldiers, probably at first when they're in basic training, whatever training you call it, introduction training, they probably had to follow by the manual. But after that, you can take that manual and you can throw it the fuck out. Alright, yo, I'm just being real with you. I'm being real with you right now. Okay? Being real with you. Alright, so they did not follow completely by the manual. Look, you're hard fighting, you're marching every day, and some may argue, oh, well, you know, these guys were rigid, these guys were very disciplined. After a while, you don't give a fuck. The I don't give a fuck factor is in every infantryman's vocabulary. Okay, you don't care. You're about to die. You know it. You don't care. Okay, so why don't we just cut that bullshit? Stitch Nazis. Oh, these motherfuckers. All right, flat out. Stitch Nazis. Yo, there's a right way and then there's a wrong way. Stitch Nazis will always find the wrong way. Stitch Nazis will go out of their way to point something out. And 9 times out of 10 when they point something out, it's in front of a shitload of fucking people to embarrass the shit out of you. All right? They try to hammer down, their knowledge into your fucking head. You know what I mean? They're like little gnats. They're like black flies. You know what I mean? They just buzz around and buzz in your ear, and you just want to fucking punch them. You know what I mean? It's just, look, flat out. Stitch Nazis are just these annoying people that go out of their way, and even though they may be right, there's the right way, and then there's the wrong way to do stuff. And the wrong way, the very, very wrong way, is to put you on blast. And by put you on blast, you're going to have to excuse the black vernacular, okay? To put you on blast, putting somebody on blast means blowing up their shit, okay? Blowing up their shit. Oh, I got another black vernacular for you. Blowing up your shit means putting you on the spot. Putting the spotlight on you. Hey, you know what I mean? And it could be something stupid. It could be something so stupid. And I'm talking Stitch Nazis. These are the guys that go to demonstrations, and as a reenactor, they go to demonstrations and they'll see like tour guides or something, and they'll start pointing out in front of everybody everything that's wrong with them. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! You know, they're just like they're nitpickers. You know, they just sit there, they'll go around and they'll sit there and they'll look at your whole outfit and try to find something wrong with it, just so they can bitch about it. Fuck you. Okay, there's a right way and then there's a wrong way to do it. Okay, the wrong way to do it is doing it exactly how I told you. The right way to do it is maybe pull this guy aside, a reenactor. But if it's a tour guide or something, leave the guy alone. Leave the guy alone. Okay, just leave him alone. Really, you gotta show your knowledge to everybody. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's seriously ridiculous. Some reenactors. And the right way to do it is pull the guy. If you're at a reenactment, pull the guy aside. Ask him about it. Whoops. Ask him about the item. You know what I mean? Ask him about the item in question. You never know. He might have some information that you may not have. But this is where it comes in. I've been reenacting for 20 years. I never... like, new information just doesn't surface. You know? I get that a lot. All right. So, another thing is being period correct. This is annoying. Period correct. Being period correct. It's impossible. You can't be period correct. You cannot be period correct. Period correct, you wouldn't be driving to a reenactment in your Volvo. I mean, am I right? Oh wait, that's different. That's different. You're a reenactor. Right. My bad. But the focus on period correct is just crazy. It's just ridiculous. It's a contradiction. You cannot, for a reenactor, reenactors just can't be period correct. They can't. Their mannerisms are wrong. How they present themselves is wrong. Everything about a reenactor is wrong. Unless you are a Civil War vet, or a French and Indian War vet, or a vet of the campaign, of the conflict, or the thing that you're reenacting, you are not period correct. That's it. That's all it is. You yourself is not period correct. Okay? Unless you're a vet, or unless you're a person coming from the area of that you're reenacting. That's it. That's all it is. You will never be period correct. You can be within that era. You know? You can give that era some blessing. Yeah. But you yourself, you will never be period correct. You take a look at me. Yeah. I'm like heavy. You know what I mean? So, what the hell? You're not going to be period correct. So, I think that's it. Flat out. Yeah. That's all I got. So, have fun at your reenactments. Do not get me wrong at reenactments. Do not get me wrong. They are very fun. I have the most funnest time at reenactments. Most of the people that I go to reenactments with, the guys that I know, are just solid people. You know what I mean? They're really good people. It is a load of fun, but you just get, every once in a while, you get those assholes. You know, those ticks. You know what I mean? Not every so time you go out in the woods, you get a tick. You know what I mean? Just sometimes. You just get ticks. Maybe one or two of them. You know what I mean? You just want to drive in the face multiple times. So anyways, this is Vermont Survivalist. If you want to check out a reenactment, go right ahead. It's better to join them. join the reenactment. Get involved in it. Flat out, it's for the guns. You can learn stuff about history, but it's for the guns. That's why I'm in it. All for the guns, baby. All for the guns. So there we go. That's my thing. 6 or 7 things. I don't know where I was. 6 or 7 things that just flat out annoy me at reenactments. And yeah, so have fun. Do your thing. Vermont Survivalists, as always, good to go. By the way, stay tuned. I'm gonna do a review on this bad boy right here. So check it out. My Smith & Wesson 44 Magnum. It's my carry piece right here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. With the hat. Hell yeah. Vermont Survivalists, good to go.